Hello, yo, welcome to the channel. It's Rad from Radko, and in this whole video we're going to look into Sagittarius Sun, Moon and also Rising weekly general tarot reading 5th to 11th of April 2021. And if you are interested in a personal reading with me, or if you do want to take my tarot classes, you can check out the description down below, and there you're going to find a link to my website where you can view and, of course, should you wish, purchase either or both of these services. So with that being set aside, guys, let's move straight away to the Sagittarius reading. And the first card of your spread here for the week is going to be the Ten of Wands, followed by the Three of Pentacles. Moving next, that will be, we do have the Ten of Swords. Afterwards, the fourth card of your reading here is going to be the Nine of Pentacles. And the last card for you, Sagittarius, that will be the Five of Cups at the end. So aside from some, how can I say it, rather like radical or a drastic cause or an actions, the week looks rather really good, and it will start very busy at its very early stages here, as the Ten of Wands suggests. Just hold on a second. As with the Ten of Wands, there will be call to actions or responsibilities, and generally demands from your environment. And I don't know if I'm using the correct word here, and I do apologize if it kind of sounds harsh, but I will say it that way. There are to be things there that you will have to do, and there is no way for you to walk away from that. And at the early stages of the week, these responsibilities of yours are going to be quite tight, or they're going to put your regime, schedule, or time. They are going to put your time in a quite tight schedule. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So, but that kind of like should not discourage you by any means, because with the Ten of Wands, a person does collect rewards from it. That ain't a pointless work, like digging up holes and then filling them up again, like doing a lot of work and receiving nothing in return. With the Ten of Wands, person does receive a salary, does receive recognition, and so on and so forth. It's just, it feels kind of like, I don't know, how can I say it? It feels like you are almost pushed to do it, to a point where you may think, hold on a second, why I had to pretty much do this to myself. The biggest reward of the Ten of Wands, that is power. So the card may refer to some kind of a strive for a bigger place at your career, or some kind of influence that you are to get over your partner into your relationship as well. But it's very important at this very early stages at the week to keep up to your word, to your promises, and as well not to try to cut any corners with what you have said you are going to do, or what you have signed up to do. And right after that here, we do have the Three of Pentacles, and that is the gathering of the collective, where you don't have to struggle with it alone anymore. For with the Three of Pentacles, you are going to start receiving support of your development here, as you do have with the Ten of Wands. And not just only that, but with the Three of Pentacles, the people or the societies, or in generally the help that you are going to receive, Sagittarius, that will help you to develop even further, is going to also consist of some very fruitful discussions about what is unnecessary out there around you, what is unnecessary in regards to the projects you are working at, into the dating stage you are in, for example, or your marriage, and so on and so forth. Like I said, these are going to be a fruitful discussions, and you are free to agree or disagree with what you are to be told. although throughout those discussions you are not going to be spared from a criticism, should a criticism be due. And it will be very important here when the Three of Pentacles really kicks in for you Sagittarius to kind of like open your mind for more varieties, because if you can see in this card we do have an ocean in behind the Three of Pentacles, and the creator of these cards is explaining it as an ocean of options available moving forward, and that's why you do have those discussions, so you may become aware, or you can be made aware of that there is maybe another option available, and maybe it's not as bad as you may think. And so the result of all that, the result of all that is going to be the Ten of Swords, and that is, like I said, the radical, the drastic call or action that you will have to make based on these, on that support of the Three of Pentacles, based on these fruitful discussions as well. And it may look from a side like cutting corners, but actually it represents cutting up the dead weight. Okay, that is that will concern things or how do I say, opinions that you had to say or do before, but for one or another reason you haven't, and now it's pretty much the end of the line where it cannot be withheld any longer. And once you do it, instead of cutting corners, like I said, you're just gonna cut the dead weight out there. For some of you may be painful, because the Ten of Swords, unlike the Death card, does not guarantee that there won't be any sentimental value. So the situation may appear to be that you are very emotionally attached to the thing you have to cut, you have to pretty much leave behind, or you have to cut away. But logically, when you think about it, and that everybody tells you and presents it with arguments, you pretty clearly see that things cannot go any further like that, and that emotionally attached endeavor or a person or a subject, it just isn't working out for you anymore. So it could be painful, that's what I'm trying to say, and it may feel like you are breaking from within. But the good thing about the Ten of Swords is that it is passing very, very quickly. So even if you are feeling very bad about it, it will last for a couple of days, maybe a week, but not more than that. And the card guarantees you that once you do make those tough calls, decisions, actions, a much brighter era is going to, your life is going to take on a much brighter era moving forward. And you can expect to, how can I say, pretty much the life to open up. And right after these tough calls and decisions, we do have the Nine of Pentacles, and that is the moment of the freedom. And the only thing I can say about the card, it is that at this point you are preparing to make a leap into a huge development moving forward. So just to summarize all that, to me, what it looks like, Sagittarius, is that this reading is all about redeeming yourself. It's all about doing or deciding things that you had to do long time ago, but because of emotional attachment you didn't. And once you do it, despite of how hurtful it may be for you, that will, like I said, allow you to propel yourself forward, developing either career-wise or either relationship-wise, because the Nine of Pentacles signifies that towards the end of the week, you may stumble upon the biggest deal of your life, of the biggest job of your life, of the best person to date with of your life, of the best friend as well that you may encounter of your life. The Nine of Pentacles is a huge thing, and it shows that, how can I say, that the results definitely are going to exceed your expectations. But as these are all minor arcana, there is a chance for you to miss that, and the chance is here at the Ten of Pentacles when you don't do what you are supposed to, because your emotions take the edge of you. And at the end of the week, we do have the Five of Cups, and that is the remorse you're going to have about the things you had to do. At the Ten of Swords, the call, the actions out there. Very important thing to know it is that it's just a stage of life, and whatever disappointment you suffer from your decision or from your action, whatever loss your action produced, you need to know that disappointment is just a temporary one, and the loss is just a a partial one. You can definitely regain what you have lost in the grand scheme of things, that is. So if you have lost love, you will be able to regain love. If you have been disappointment of investments, you can regain back your investments. But the point of the Five of Cups, it is that you are on the right track. It is just, you know, you have to believe in it, and you should not deviate from what you have chose or what you have done. So that being said, that was your weekly general tarot reading, Sagittarius. Hopefully you have enjoyed it and you liked it, and we may see each other around. Until then, bye.